According to Mirror Online, Jay-Z and Beyoncé have finalized their agreement to move into their new house in the UK's Cotswold. And I would like to know why so many of these well-known celebrities are relocating to the UK to attend Cotswold. To be honest, I don't get it. I'm not really sure what makes the place so fascinating. Yes, they can give you space and the environment is beautiful, but other than that, not sure what else the Cotswolds has to offer these celebs that most of the rest of the world doesn't. It appears that Beyoncé and Jay-Z are purchasing the Cotswold Farms, since a source close to the transaction stated last night that they were negotiating the price and that it is no longer on the market, which would imply that it is a done deal. It appears that the US duo has put an end to speculations of a relocation. According to architectural drawings that the Mirror was the only source of, the house is a stunning rural home that offers seamless indoor-outdoor living by fusing modern architecture with sustainable construction methods and classic materials. As we now know, they essentially had a problem with their new residence. In an attempt to refinance, they were essentially requesting larger loan amounts. And the only reason for this was to be curious as to why they were doing so. They are currently purchasing this home in the United Kingdom. Articles appear to indicate that the agreement has been finalized. There have been negotiations. No, it's off the market now. I simply want to know why they are purchasing so many homes. Perhaps she will come here on tour. You realize that this house in Cotswold would be a suitable location for them? To be honest, I have no idea. In terms of their attributes and their goals, they could well be fascinating. Apart from that, Cardi B used several sounds from Jay-Z's music library when she launched her new single, Imaginary Players. He has clearly granted consent for this. It has since drawn a lot of criticism due to the song's poor sound quality. Her sonic rapping is lacking. Even Iggy, Aaliyah, and Sweetie have come out to disparage her, saying things like, well, enough time has passed, and, is that what you're putting out? Additionally, she has essentially faced a great deal of criticism. She hasn't really had a hit in a few years, and she's released these singles. Now, when you're collaborating with Jay-Z on a classic and it doesn't work out as planned and you're getting criticism for it, it doesn't even look good on Jay-Z, because why would you? Let this be released in public. Why would you grant authorization? You must have listened to the song before granting permission. You've heard this, and you also wanted it to be released, since you are unable to utilize your ear, the one that requires you to believe that this is a decent song you also wanted. To set her up, Imaginary Players doesn't seem appropriate based on what she's told me. Sadly, I just believe that this was a poor decision on her part. Sonically, the music does not always complement the pictures. And according to what I'm seeing, she is receiving a lot of flack online since this song isn't what she needed to have done. It's clear that she needs a major hit badly. It has been a very long time, but I have no doubt that she will get there, because she puts in the necessary effort. The images are there and she will discover the appropriate beat. However, Imaginary Players isn't the tune or what she needed at the moment. Now that Desiree Perez, the defendant, is angry and is fighting Damore Hadley's move to add more body cam footage to the evidence, the situation between Desiree Perez and Damore Hadley has grown much worse, folks. She feels that this is unacceptable, hence she doesn't want it in the motion for permission to inappropriately file body-worn camera footage aims to add video material that is not part of the revised complaint. The motion is a pathetic attempt to add to the revised complaint that is not permitted, and in flagrant violation of established governing principles, based on the circumstances of the revised complaint and the defendant's request to dismiss. The court ought to reject the motion and provide a decision about Ms. Perez's motion to dismiss. They are essentially saying that since the new material isn't even included in the modified complaint, Dior cannot ask for it to be accepted along with the new motion. Consequently, it is illogical. In summary, Desiree is terrified that she may be exposed in ways she doesn't need to be by this new body cam footage. She and her attorneys are hence making every effort to stop this. This case must be monitored and handled. It has been going on for a few months, and I find it to be really fascinating. And I believe Desiree Perez is losing at the moment. The PR fight is lost for her. It doesn't help that Nicki Minaj tweets about it all the time. You are currently losing a lot of money because, on top of that, your daughter is well prepared for these new lawsuits, and I can't even begin to describe it. Has been able to methodically find fresh body cam evidence against you. Guys, this is the reason she's attempting to obstruct all of this evidence. Furthermore, I don't believe it will be effective in these new legal instruments. Guys, Busby recently did a new interview. I apologize. There are a lot of Diddy lawsuits going on, so I'm going over my themes again. He essentially shares his opinions about Diddy being a mental health expert, laughing at it and finding it absurd, while also reminding us that there are still 100 Diddy cases that have not yet been filed. In an interview podcast, Busby said that he has not yet filed 100 PD cases from individuals who contacted him. He has reviewed these cases and has 100 persons whose cases are still pending filing. Therefore, the bulk of the 70 legal claims that Diddy is now facing are filed by men. Busby has come to reveal to us that there are 100 more things in store for him. We don't know if they will all be able to withstand the test of time. However, I seriously doubt that the court in these circumstances will reject each and every civil claim. That is not likely to occur, in my opinion. Diddy will have to reimburse these individuals. Additionally, 100 people will be approaching you throughout the course of the following 2, 6, or 12 months. Busby confidently states that there are 100 persons, I believe, that people should keep in mind that this is the same man that Jay-Z lost when they attempted to sue him for slander. I think this is crazy. There will be 100 lawsuits against Diddy. This man still has a lot of things in store for him, aside from the punishment and the Little Rodney issues. As we have been talking about, Roblox has been sued in connection with an increasing number of new lawsuits and investigations into addiction and other charges made against the gaming site. As of yesterday, one additional lawsuit was released in connection with several of these recent ones, which include minors. Naturally, there are also significant and rising worries about Roblox. In essence, they are establishing a grooming platform, where several of these grown adults have met minors through Roblox or have even gathered images from these minors and sold them to individuals on the black market. They are hosting this insane, sinister, and twisted madness of men and women contacting minors. Regretfully, Roblox will continue to be sued, and it is really gloomy. They themselves are losing the PR war. And since parental restrictions are just insufficient, I believe that this will go on until Roblox takes action. And I find it really strange that this is mostly occurring on Roblox and other gaming platforms, as well as PCs, Xboxes, and PlayStations. Roblox is where it's most prevalent. So something is happening. Deals have most likely been made behind closed doors. However, we're not sure how this may occur. Also, remove your kids from that dreadful program and app if you have any, since they are now dealing with fresh lawsuits every week. It's very insane, and it's giving Diddy. Guys, please share your opinions about this video with me. Please subscribe, leave a comment below, and like this video. I would be grateful. Subscribing only requires one click. Goes a long way, and that's all you guys need to do. London is quite hot. I've returned here. Videos are being released more often. I apologize for not providing these to you all over the last several days. And I'll see you all for another video shortly. Guys, please subscribe. Single click.